Hey, you tourists, it's your boy Domination. This is back in the base. So chuckle to do this. How we do text, baby. Man, $9 back. You know what it is. The only place, only place, only place, only place, only place, only place gonna get it. Only place, only place, only place, only place gonna get it. Only place gonna get it. Only place gonna get it is right back in basic. Chuckle to do this is how we do text, baby. Man, $9 back. You know what it is. Know what it is. Real men rise up. Fake men rise down. Real women rise up. Fake women rise down. Practice where I preach and preach on. In today's topic, when I talk about is I'm sorry that I didn't quiet couple of seconds because do you know who you really are? I know who I am now because a couple of years ago, I'm explaining you a story. What have we been taught when we was little? We always been taught. We always, and it's not just indigenous. It could be anybody. We always been taught that. How can I say this? I used to believe that Europeans was the first race. I used to think that, and blacks was the second race. I used to think that, and who the third? The third is Asian. I mean, Asian brothers and sisters. And the fourth one is Latinos. The fifth one is in uh, uh, you know Native American, Middle East. I can go a lot of more. It's five or six, seven races. No, it's five or six races. Five or six races. Basically five. The Caucasian race, the black race, the Asian race, and the American race. You see that it's actually four because Latino is not a race, it's a cultural heritage. People say that it's an ethnicity. Same thing when you say the term African American. When people say African American, basically saying they're conquered American. Conquered people come from a man named is Nipio African Cannons. They're named after him. But I want to know, do Africans know this? I don't think they know this. Same thing, the term Europe. Europe come from a Greek woman sitting on a Taurus bull. They say she's the real whore of Babylon. If you go to European nation, it's town town Balo. It's the same thing. Reputation of what's been said in that town in the Bible. It's the same match as that one. Look it up. But if you notice it, or just me, you go to Asian culture, right? Asian culture is like they Malay. They Malay. I mean, that Malay. No. Asian culture is Mongol race, slandered eyes or slenderman. From all the way from Native American, all the way for Chinese people to Japanese. I can go on. Filipinos, the whole nine. Malay race is the Latino race, Latino race, but it's close to that. What I'm trying to get to point when you trying to get the black race, they trying to say black race don't exist. Come on now, you go to Europe, everything is black. Not everything. The Black Plague, the Dark Ages, the Black Death, the whole damn nine. And they're gonna deny this. They gotta deny it. They were slaves just as much as we are, and so is Latino race, so is a Native American race. Everybody was slaves. But you ever wonder what that term actually really come from? Slavery is come from the original slaves was the Slavic people. They can look this up. It's a Slavic language to Ukrainian, Russia, and all the rest of the people. I can go on. People can deny it all they want, but it's actually there. But ask me this question. Why is it that everybody can claim Latino, people can claim white, people can claim Native American, people can claim all these other nationalities, but as soon somebody said the word black, What I said in a negative hate term, black. They make it seem like black is just the ugliest thing to be. You know what? They still promote that black is ugly and white is beautiful. You see that's that same race of narrative. I'm gonna tell you what the what that problem actually came from. When that term Caucasian, but anybody can be a Caucasian regardless of the skin tone. It says that, but yet police have white skin and descend from Europeans. But yet there are Asian Europeans. There's black Europeans, but nobody wants to say anything. They're white Africans in South Africa, so that makes them white African Americans. See, this is what I'm talking about. I believe that I'm gonna say to this: my people, they went from Afro American, they went from Negro American, they went from African American, they went from Black American or African or colored or anything else or nigger or nigga. They came up with they given these damn phrases. But when they came with that term black is beautiful, that make them proud to be black. People feel ashamed. Now people feel safe. Hey, people feel ashamed to be black because some of the stuff, that's like a person being ashamed to be white, Latino, Asian, every other else. You know what I really am? I'd rather say I'm Indigenous American because let's be honest, there are black people already out here before anyone else. But what people gonna do? They're gonna deny it. And that goes to whites and everybody else. They're gonna deny it. Even my own gonna deny it. They even believe they came from out of goddamn slave boats, thinking that we the only ones. Let me tell you something. I want to believe this damn slavery shit. I really do. But what really pissed me off, they did a review about the book of Negroes, trying to say that black people can't read. You want to know why black people can't read? Because nobody showed them how or teach them how, or maybe we created we created reading writing system. But they ain't gonna deny it. What they gonna say? European. That's what they're gonna say. Make you believe that every European has been created by some. And I know some Europeans create the TV, the radio, the flag, the plight, and all that. And I'll give them that. The German sausage, the whole nine. I give them that. But I know they didn't create everything. I know all Europeans don't create everything. Let's be honest. Yeah, they create the tap phones. Yes, they created the whole politicians. Yes, they create the system. Yeah, you got that right, but they got a little help somewhere. Come on now. They got a little help from their own people, Asians, Latinos, and Middle East. Even them they get help by the blacks. But this is what bothers me. What bothers me, they can deny all that stuff all they want. You got Asians will deny this. Go to the Asian community. Look at Asians. They're dark Asian over there in Asia country, especially in Thailand and Filipino. They mix with Chinese and Japanese and Spanish and mix with European and black. But don't identify them as black. They gonna say they're not black. But they do got some black blood in them. Let's be honest. Same thing, Europeans. There are black people. There are dirty whites in Europeans that mix with black blood. Come on, look at the Italians. Look at the Irish people. Look at rednecks. Look at the Jews. But everybody wants to not hungry. Wow, there's another Latin. There's another European people. They hungriness or something like that. Those people. They look like dark Caucasians. But yet somebody gonna deny it. And I'm not saying everybody mixed, but you gotta think about it. Even black people got some mix somewhere. Mixed with European, mixed with Asian, mixed with Native American. I could go on and on and on and on. For some reason, there's a lot of intermixing back then. There was intermixing in the European. There was intermixing in Asian. There intermixing Native Americans, Latino. There's intermixing in blacks. But why is it anybody want to deny? Why you think they call it mixed economy for some reason? Why you think they got mixed plumber in stores? Plumber is like when you make it a drink. Plumber machine. Why you think they have that? People populate all of this goddamn planet. You can look up the Turtle Island and Solomon Island. Everybody wants to deny it. Everybody don't wants to talk about it. Look at Middle East people. Middle East people is close. Now, some of them are European. Some of them got black in them somewhere. But you know why nobody wants to identify being black? Because they still believe that black is no existence. No, black was no existence. There was no existence of black back then in the Bible. But actually said all that. Even though from the black community is from the tribe of Ham, and they still believe that black people is the curse of Ham. But it was Noah was the one molesting Canaan. It wasn't him. White Christians know the truth. Black Christians know it, but nobody wants to talk about it. They're gonna say, "Oh, it was just him." No, it wasn't. That's what started this whole damn slavery stuff in the first place. If they would have honestly tell the truth, look at Greeks. Greeks got some damn blacks in them, especially Greeks. Come on now. I mean, how can people gonna deny it? Black people are all over this goddamn planet, just as much as Asian, just as much as Latino, just as much as any other nationality. But they're gonna deny it there exists. They'll claim everyone else. They'll claim Asians. They'll claim white. They'll claim everyone else. But as soon as they mention the word black, they don't want to touch that. United Nations, they know the truth. United Nation. I hate that damn term African American because African American is basically that meant conquered American. If you say you're African American, basically look, don't get me wrong. I understand. I don't got nothing against Africa. But why is it that there are Africans have some against African Americans, and not only that, they got some against Black Americans. You got Black Americans that don't even with Africans or African Americans. There's too much damn divided. Or we are the same people. See, this is what I'm talking about. We don't want to talk about it because every black person ain't dark. Let's be for real. Most Africans are dark or darker color, and connect to the bloodline. I want to connect to Africa. I really do, but be honest with you, I don't think they don't like me, and they probably think I don't like them for some reason. And I always wondered they probably did sold us right along with the Europeans. Europeans slaved their own people. I mean, but yet Irish people, they got the land back. They got the land back. I don't know if they got the land or not, but I think they got the land, and so is the damn Italians. They got their reparation, and I think black community deserve it as much as black community for mistakes they go through, and everyone else. Whites got reparation, Latinos, every other group got it, but us. No one else got it, and that bothers me right there. That bothered me. We didn't ask to be here. See, I blame that to scientific racism. Because of that, now we can't even identify who we really are. We can't. If you ask them, they don't even know. I don't even know. Sometimes I am confused. I ain't gonna lie to you. I look at these other people and I'm saying to myself, do I'm a black man or I'm a something else? Because let's be honest, man. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. We disconnect from the damn planet, from the nature, from the trees, ocean, all that other stuff. White people, I gotta give it to them. They go out there and they explore from the war, from the world, and all that. They do stuff like that. They do stuff like that. Like it or not, they did it. Even though there's a lot of issues going on in Europe. Let's be for honest. Let's be for real here. I don't care if they want to claim us or not. But I don't ever hear every other nation they say we want to claim them. Now probably so. It's kind of ridiculous to me. I don't know about you, but I'm not no African American. I'm not no black American, and I ain't no damn African or Negro or color or none of that. I'm indigenous. I was born out here, and my whole people was born out here all over their damn lives, and they ain't come from no goddamn slave boat. I'm sick and tired of this damn slavery shit. They need to start telling the damn truth. Our so-called world leaders, they don't want to tell the truth, and whites need to tell the truth too. Because a lot of whites been conditioned all their lives to believe one thing. You got Asian, you got Latino brothers and sisters. Everybody think they're not black. Tell Indian people that they black. They're gonna tell you they're not. You tell Dominicans they black, they're gonna say they're not black. Tell Asians they're black. They'll identify anything else, but they don't want to associate with black. They don't want nothing to do with black. You got black community got that same damn mindset. That same mindset. I ain't gonna lie to you. We went from African American to Afro American or African. We got all these damn names, but we really is indigenous people of land and American people. Look at Puerto Rican. Puerto Ricans are close to Puerto Ricans as close as United States flag. They mix with European, African, and Native American and Spanish. You look at that. There are white Puerto Ricans. There are black Puerto Ricans. Go to Brazil. There are black Brazilians. There are white Brazilians. They come from all different colors. Some of them dark, some are caramel, and some are brown, some are white. You look down there and they're so intermixed at that time. You look this stuff up. Look in New York City and Florida. What they got a lot of problem. All of them become of both states a melting pot. But the biggest melting pot is New York City. But Florida, it just got a lot of Islander people, a lot of Latino people, a lot of Caribbean people. That's the difference for them. People in New York City got Russian, German, Italian, Irish. I can go on and on. Even in Florida, got Haitian and Jamaica. It's the same thing in New York City, not as much as Florida. But if you look at that stuff like that, you have to wonder, because I know whom I am. I know my history. I'm really the indigenous people of this land. And it's sad that a lot of times I ain't no come from no damn slave boat, because basically they're saying we can't speak the damn language, especially Slava language. And I don't know why they keep showing these damn slavery movies, and we bitch about it every goddamn chance that we get. It's like we beg these motherfuckers to love us, but yet we love them, but they don't love us. See, that's what gets me. That's what gets me right there. I said black community are the only group will do this. I don't hear whites and everyone else out there begging for blacks and say, "Oh, please like us. We want of you." They will never claim that. Never, never. You ask white folks to have they ever had black people in their blood, they will deny it. They will never tell you. Never. Because they're afraid somebody going to call them a nigger lover. They're afraid of that. They worry about what everybody else say. What it takes a real person don't give a damn about everybody say. Because you got to look at once you have a baby by a different race, you think her family won't have approval or won't accept it for baby won't look like the same as race. See, this is what I'm talking about. Everybody can mix it with white, mix it with Asian, mix it up with Native Americans, all these race of people. As soon as they mix up with black, nobody wants to identify as black because they still believe black is a curse. And they say black is dominant. But it's hard to believe because a lot of times not every black person is darker. Let's be for real here. Some look past white. You would think, even though they look past white, they actually are black. You got blacks who really look black, but they really are white. See, this is what I'm saying. So how the hell that black is dominant and white is recessive? See, this is what I'm talking about. And why is it that there's a group of race of people always worried about their own race is going to die out? They don't think about no other group than blacks they're worried about. They say Latinos, they say anything else. But they won't say shit about that go to Mexico. There are white Mexicans over there. There are black Mexicans. They won't say nothing. I said, this is what I'm talking about. That's why a lot of times you're confused. You don't know who your people are. You don't know. And it's not your fault. Some people don't know it. I got Native American and people in my family. There are white people out there who are Native American. So that makes them indigenous people too. Yeah. Also, there's a lot of intermix at that time. It's really sad, man, because you can't identify who you really are as a person. I'm gonna say this, man. I'm not no African American or Black American or none of that. I'm an indigenous. I damn sure ain't no damn white person because only way, even if you have a white relatives, the only way you gonna be white, you gotta be red, dish, or pale to order to be white. I'm telling you, this is what they focus on. Same thing to order to be an Asian. You gotta be normal yo to bright yo to order to be Asian. Only way you're gonna be a Latino, you got to really speak Spanish. You got to speak Spanish very well. But if you can't speak those Spaniels, then you're not Latino, and especially you're not brown or browner. Same thing, Native American. If you're red and redder, you're not Native American. See, this is a color system. It's based upon how you're treated in society, and they need to look up these racist slurs. Because a lot of times when they say these words, they don't know what it means. What it means for what describe of a white person, call them a cracker, a honky, or a peck of wood. What does it mean? I know whites want to know what these racist word means when they refer to them. Man, I'm gonna say to this: peck of wood, you like to peck of the woods. You like to go to woods all the time. Go to hunting, and honky means just honking horn, going at the lust for black woman. I mean, that's what it means. Cracker means man you own slave and you never been a slave. That's a damn lie. The whites were slaves just as much. There was slave owners. Come on, there are black slaves and there was black slave owners. See, for some reason nobody wants to talk about it. For some reason, it's based on a color system. That's all it is. How you treat a society. When you hear racist slurs, when they think of Native American red skin, they read off of the skin of a Native American's head or dead 10,000 Indians in a barrel. 1 Indian, 2 Indian, 3 Indian, 4 Indian, 5 Indian, 6 Indian, 7 Indian, 8 Indian, 9 Indian, 10,000, 10,000 dead Indians. Why you think they want to change the name Redskins? They want to change the name, which is this disgrace of Native Americans, which I can understand that. Which I can understand it. Look at Redskins. The team look like it's a black person. For some odd reason, nobody wants to talk about this. Everybody's quiet. Same thing that what when they look at racial slurs about Asian people, Oriental. Why the reason why they call them Orient? Because everything race has been oriented by Asian. No, it was black. It was black and white, and then Asian. They don't like to be called Oriental. And chink means they can't see. They squinking eyes. And yellow niggas mean they closest being black. Even though they Asian, they close to being black, and in which that's cold. Same thing Middle East. When they hear slurs ascribed to them as sand niggers and terrorists, because they close as black. Let's be honest, especially Middle East people. You look at these racial slurs, same thing when they call a white person a white nigger. You can look all this stuff up. Look at all these racist slurs up. A lot of people don't know what these racist slurs means and where it came from. They just saying the word, just be saying it. I mean, it's ridiculous. A lot of people don't know it. Same thing would describe a black person is spook, moon cricket, Uncle Tom, Sambo, all the whole nine. But the worst word you ever heard is nigger with the ER on it. And I guess I found out what that term means. It's another word for Navio, meaning dead. Trying to say black people is a dead race, rise from the dead. It got something to do with form of black magic. It's an ancient Egypt ritual. saying that we communicate with the dead or we can't communicate with the dead. See, this is what I don't get about this word. I bet you whites and Asian and everybody else do not know what it means, even though Negro is a Latin word for black. A lot of people don't know what this word means, and they say that's the word that's the most offensive. And then the word nigga is a term of endearment, even though there's some brothers and sisters don't like that word, especially in the hands of a white person, even though whites created this word. Same thing, the word white trash. White trash is made fun of a poor white person, especially a redneck with that. You know, because they say blacks came up with this word, redneck. But they don't know what redneck is. Redneck is come from red legs. They were stranded working on the Spaniard and Filipinos. When they were stranded working on the field, they were slaved with French and Great Britain. You can look it up. People, if you're indigenous people of this land, because I know I am, because that explains a lot. A lot of people don't know who they really is. But do you know who you are? Because if you really are the indigenous people of this land, the Aboriginal, look at Australian Aborigines. They closest got some European, even though they look black, but they funny looking. They look like they're great people that's been around for thousands of years. If it wasn't for Aboriginals, Australia wouldn't be anything, and they know this. The first people that ever walk on this planet, and they said it was home of the Savior. And I don't believe they come from invaded by apes, because if that was the case, whites would have been invaded by apes as well. I mean, that shit really pissed me off when people buy into that, and they know that's a lie. Then the Neanderthals came in. See, ain't no telling who the truth is, but people know your history, know who you are, because even though it's gonna be Black History Month in a couple months, I'm tired of these damn slave movies. I'm tired of whites and everybody else, even blacks, in the civil rights movie telling these damn lies. They need to start telling the truth. What the hell really people come from. The only ones know it is the United Nations. But talk to your elders, because they will tell you straight up what you really are. Even though some will lie to you. Some will actually tell the truth to you. But the ones that actually tell you the truth, they ain't gonna lie to you. Know who you are and know your place, because I'm the indigenous people of this land. How about you? And I'm an Aboriginal American. That's what I am. I ain't know none of those things that label me. And what I am is indigenous people of this land. And the land is indigenous people of me. And that's all I gotta say about that. It's your boy Domination. This back of the basic. Chugging the deuces how we do text, baby. Until next time, alright? Alright. Peace and I'm out.